going on, collectors? Optical 20 years. So today we are going to compare uh, Mandalorian Deluxe quarter scale to the 1/6 Deluxe edition. So interesting bits and pieces here. Mandalorian is the quarter scale is almost on sale everywhere now. That's pretty much the case for quarter scale. So the question is, should you get one if you already have the 1/6 version? What is the biggest difference? Outside of the size, let's break it down. So this is the accessories. You see what we have right here, and this is the 1/6 now. Now the I believe you can call it the Camtono or whatever it is. It does line up, so it is pretty cool. Something that the quarter scale does not have. Now it does come with this individual piece of Beskar, which is, you can see the quarter scale is so much bigger. But inside this thing, there's a whole bunch more that, again, the quarter scale does not have. What the quarter scale does have, though, is a beautiful base that we are going to tackle later on. But you can see here the difference. Of course, the quarter scale is going to be a little bit bigger, a lot bigger. But there are some pieces here that is not included in the quarter scale, like that whistling bird effect. It does have that swappable whistling bird effect, I suppose. Not that one with a with the smoke and all that stuff. And this is the fire effect, where obviously it's gonna be better on the quarter scale. The flame is kind of trending upwards, like an actual flame. But you see all the size difference here. It's pretty significant from 1/6 to quarter scale. But as far as accessories, I would say this 1/6 has more, and it stems into their jetpack. This is the jetpack for the quarter scale. Obviously a lot bigger. You can appreciate the details a lot better since it's a massive piece. Now on the 1/6 scale, it is like a shrunken version, but as you can see, they do have the jetpack effect where it's like flaming underneath. Not that it matters that much, but it's there. It's worth talking about that it does exist, that it's not present on the quarter scale. And plus, you see the felt on the back. It does have this hologram as well for Mandalorian, which the quarter scale does not include. So not that it matters, but it's worth pointing it out. Where it stands out, if you get the deluxe version, you get this base for the quarter scale. As you can see, it is beautiful. It does light up, and it feels like a Prime 1 Studio, statue. Not that it is, it's obviously not comparable, but to what we have on the deluxe version, it does have a lot of presence, especially when you're displaying it. It's by itself. It does stand out compared to, this amazing sand themed base that we haven't seen before from Hot Toys. It's not a contest right here. And you see how Grogu is elevated. You can move it around. And speaking of Grogu, here he is. Of course, they sell this separately as well, the quarter scale Grogu, and you will see the exact same video if you watch my quarter scale video for Mandalorian. It does come with 2 head sculpts. It is articulated. There's a lot of things that is included in this Grogu. But to be fair, this is worth like $175 or $165, something like that. You can move his feet, his hands, his clothing is fabric and not sculpted. So it does have that realism, so to speak, even though we're talking about Grogu. 2 separate head sculpts, one different expressions, even though they're a bit similar. You can take out the ears, swap them out. I know you can see Harley Quinn on the back, and it's pretty exciting. But you can see Grogu when he focuses. There you go. Swap out the head. The feet are pretty cute. Everything about this thing is adorable, right? Because it's Grogu. You can have him sit down and all that stuff. So it is bigger as well. So I'll show you the height difference between this quarter scale Grogu compared to the 1/6 version, as you can see, which is not too shabby, to be honest with you. I don't really need my Grogu to do that much anyway, so I'm okay with the 1/6 version. What the 1/6 version does is it comes with 2 of them. One of them is, specifically made to sit on the pram, which on the quarter scale you have to have him sit down, kick the leg back and have him sit down. But for the 1/6 you have to. Now, as far as the armor, I'm not gonna go deep to this. You can see the difference. Biggest concern for the quarter scale is it's not chrome enough. I wish it was like season 2 chrome-ish, but comparing to the 1/6, it's not even that shiny. But nonetheless, it looks pretty good. Final thoughts on this two. I guess the biggest question is, most of us, if you're watching this, you're probably a 1/6 collector. Do you need the quarter scale? The quick answer is you don't. But the quarter scale brings a different element that the 1/6 can't, and that is presence, as you can see now. I'm the most practical collector that you probably would ever meet, and I wouldn't buy anything just because, but I've always had an appreciation now for quarter scale. And if I can get a quarter scale for a reasonable price, I always will, because quarter scale has a different impact than its 1/6. 1/6 serves its purpose for me, which is to create a scene, pose it, have fun with it, have it intermingled. Because unlike the quarter scale, 1/6 has a bunch of other figures that you can have them mingle around, like IG-11, some stormtroopers and all that stuff. You can create a world or a scene in your head or in Instagram or taking pictures and all that stuff. You can't do that on a quarter scale. However, what a quarter scale brings is the presence. This massive Mandalorian staring right at you. So if you could afford both, I highly recommend it. If not, you won't regret getting the 1/6 version, especially now it's pretty cheap. But thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. And I'll see you guys in the next video.